Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Precision Acura of Princeton to check out this brand new 2024 Acura TLX Tech. So this is the base TLX trim with front wheel drive in majestic black leather interior. So we're going to check out this TLX, see if this Tech TLX trim or the base trim is going to give you most of what you need or maybe want before moving up to the A-Spec trim, because there's a huge difference in price between an A-Spec TLX and a TLX Tech. So let's check it out and let's dig in. Front end of our TLX Tech, majestic black, all LED lighting all the way around up front, big Acura badge on the front grille, functionality in the grille top and bottom with functional side air curtains, so it looks really good. And I do love the fact that we're all LED on the front end on a base trim. Even though we are in a premium brand, still nice to see. Wheel and tire setup, now we're going to go 19-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Acura badge on the center cap, standard brake and rotor package. Now these wheels are wrapped in Bridgestone Turanza all-season tires, 255 on the width of 40 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, front wheel drive. As we move on out, here is the majestic black on this four-door mid-size sedan. Looking good, like the way the wheels look on it, and we got some brushed aluminum around the windows to bling it up a little. Looking good. Moving on in, we are color matched on our side view mirrors with LED turn signals, color matched on the front and the rear door handles, left side fuel filler cap up top. We are color matched roof, shark fin antenna, and a standard sunroof. Rear end of our TLX Tech. We don't have a deck lid spoiler, but we do have a kick up on the trunk. Looking good. TLX on the right, Acura badge in the middle. We are color matched all the way around, all LED lighting on the back of the vehicle as well. And we have a functional dual exhaust. We are under the hood of this TLX Tech, and we have Acura's 2-liter turbocharged VTEC inline 4-cylinder engine mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. 272 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 22 in the city, 31 on the highway, 25 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating, you can run it on 87, regular unleaded, but the owner's manual does recommend a minimum octane rating of 91 for optimal engine performance. Before we get into the interior of this vehicle, you're going to want to know, Mike, okay, Mike, base trim, you said I'm going to save some money. Well, how much am I going to save by going with this over the TLX A-Spec? Well, here we go. Base price for the TLX Tech is $45 grand. We have to add in only one option, majestic black paint for $600. We then add in destination and delivery of $1,195 from Acura's Marysville, Ohio assembly plant, and we have a total MSRP from the factory of $46,795. That's $5,000 cheaper than the TLX A-Spec. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move on in. We have black soft touch up top. Underneath that, nice silver trim in around your brushed aluminum door handle. Glad that's not gloss black plastic. That's a nice touch. 2 memory seat settings. Good deal here on a base trim. Soft armrest with the leather and the stitching. Flat black on the switchgear. No power fold mirrors in the TLX Tech. Nice large door pocket right here. And then that's where you're going to pop your trunk. And we have the upgraded ELS Studio sound system in here as well. Footbox, nice large footbox with the dead pedal brake and accelerator, all rubber finish. Floor mats are in the trunk at this time. Seating wise, you're going to get power seats with lumbar for the driver and the front passenger, as well as black leather with light gray cross stitch, or maybe white cross stitch, I should say. Nice soft headrest, nice forgiving bolstering, nice classic and clean interior. Passenger door panel, same as the driver, except you're not getting memory seats. Up top, we're going to go soft touch. Then we're going to have some chrome trimming into our heat and air vent. More of the soft touch, actually leather here. Actually, this is leather up here too. Feels good. The soft touch is way up against the window. My mistake. Get that corrected. Nice large glove box. Infotainment system on the TLX Tech. You have the same infotainment system you have on the A-Spec, which is really, really nice. So you're going to have this nice low profile 12-inch Acura infotainment system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. Now, it's not a touch screen. You have to use the touchpad down here, as you can see, to get around. So if I go back to our home, that's where we can start. And we have navigation, we have phone to Bluetooth, Sirius XM, FM radio, there's your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto apps, shortcuts, system updates. So it is nice and simple to kind of get around, and then you can swish it back and forth. So if you move your hand like this across, it will swoosh, as you can see, the pages. Now we're on page 2, Bluetooth, USB, AM, there's your Alexa, your Acura Link to hook up the vehicle to the phone. Settings, there's your ambient lighting right here. Oops, I hit settings. Let's go back. There we go. There's our ambient lighting. Nice touch there. And as we get that ambient light theme coming up, we can select that. And now we can go through all of these themes that we've seen on the other ones. So really, really nice. I think maybe we'll try out Route 66. Now we hit Chapman's Peak. All right, we'll leave it on Chapman's Peak. But again, a nice touch giving you ambient lighting in the base trim. I know this is a premium brand, but you don't always see that. So that's a nice touch. We go back to home and we're all set. We can go back to our navigation and we're all set. We hit reverse. Nice large backup camera, nice and clear with trajectory. You have your picture of your vehicle on the right with your parking sensors, and you can also change the view as well. So nice touch on that. We'll go back to park, and we're back at the beginning. 4-way hazards, push button start, dual climate. We got the air blasting now because, believe it or not, it's like over 80 in central Jersey right now. Very hot day. So my apologies if you hear this hitting the camera. But we have dual climate, like I said, 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger with auto, so you can hook that into your climate system. So that's a nice touch. Here is the drive modes, which we'll show you when we go through the dash. Down further, engine auto stop start on off, auto vehicle hold, push buttons to go through this 10-speed automatic. Down further, here's the trackpad like I showed you earlier for your infotainment system. Physical volume knob as well. Seek for your music right there. Down further, a wrist rest for you. So when you're using the touchscreen, you can rest your wrists. So that's nice. There's our wireless charging pad. Nice and simple. 2 cup holders. TLX key in the baggie to keep it nice. Lock, unlock, pop the trunk. And your panic button, Acura badge on the back. Nice weight. And then our center armrest. Leather, nice and soft. Open it up. Nice area for storage with a 12-volt and another USB-C. TLX steering wheel, nice leather wrap wheel, 10-inch notches, feel good. Acura badge on the horn button, some chrome to lift up the wheel. Round bottom wheel, but I don't have much of a problem getting in and out of here, so that's a good deal. On the left here, you got your volume, you got your voice commands, you got a scroll button here for the digital dash as well as your menu. And then on the right side is where you're going to have your adaptive cruise safety suite controls and another scroll button for the right side of your digital dash. We do have paddles to go up and down, the 10-speed automatic manually if you would like. Here's our headlight controls on the left, windshield wiper controls on the right. Down further here, bright and dim the dash. That's your safety suite controls. There's our traction control off, parking sensors, electric parking brake. We do have a manual, tilting and telescoping wheel. So they have you set there. And then we have our fully digital dash, which looks nice. Drive modes, we'll go over to our infotainment screen for those. So we'll check them out. So we have comfort, normal, and sport. And you press and hold to get to individual. You can set up one for yourself. So that's a nice touch. And then we can switch back. Nice and easy. I think we'll start off in comfort, see how soft the suspension can get. But it's a nice setup for your drive modes here in this Acura. And then we're back here where you can go through additional This is to change your radio stations by doing this with the button either direction to find the stations that you want to hear when you're going down the road. So I do like that. And then on the right side, you have more options that you can go through to see whatever you may want to see when you're going down the road. And this coffee cup here, in case you're wondering, that's drowsy driver alert. So if it notices that you're falling asleep at the wheel, it's going to let you know, wake up or pull over, which is a nice safety touch. Good job. Overhead console, spot for your sunglasses right there. We do have LED dome lighting if you want that to come on and off when you open and close the door. The button that says door, you push it in, leave the green light on. When you open the door, lighting comes on. Close the door, the lighting will dim out. There you go. AcuraLink, again, hook up the vehicle to your phone. SOS button in case there's an emergency out on the road. And then here's the spot for your sunroof. The shade is manual, so you just open it with your hand and push back. And then one touch towards the back of the car, hold it a second, goes back. One touch towards the front of the car, hold it a second, and it goes closed. And then if you push it in or push it up towards the roof, the button, then it's going to tilt, and then you just hit it closed again and it'll close up for you. So no problem there. We have our sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. And then our rear view mirror, frameless, auto dim with home link. So I do like that. Getting in the back seat of our TLX, I have the seat set for my driving position. So in we go. Duck the head down a little bit if you're a taller person. But once you're in, plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". Leather, plastic. Then we have a seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. And then 2 heat and air vents, 2 USB-Cs for the rear seat passengers. Back door panels, same action as the front, except we do not have the silver trim around the door handle. So here is our front door panel looking good. Back door panel, same kind of materials, just missing that extra trim. And then in the back, we have the soft leather with the stitching. Really comfortable and soft seats. I really do like them. Simple insert design. And then super soft armrest. And there is phone, 2 cup holders. So they got you covered here in the back of this TLX Tech. And it feels really good. Getting in the trunk of this TLX, you can either pop it from the driver's door panel or from the key fob, or you come to the back, and right on the edge of the housing for your tail light, there's a black button. You push it, comes right up. Piece of cake. Nice wide opening. 13.5 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of the TLX. Here are the carpeted floor mats. We open this up here, and we have more storage, and unfortunately we do not have a spare in here, so we got run flats that are on this vehicle, but it's a nice large opening in here, and you can fit a good amount of stuff. But if you don't have anybody in the back and you need extra room, you just have to pull these levers on either side, and then you can come around to either door, and you can pull the rear seats down to give you even more room. They come down in a 60-40 split, just like that. And now, if you got extra large items and you need to stick in there, that's a nice wide opening. So it's a great use of space in the back of this TLX by Acura. Window sticker, here we go on this TLX Tech, majestic black. Ebony is the color of the interior. Here are the standard equipment. The tech pack right there. The extra option, which is the paint. Total vehicle MSRP. Fuel economy estimates. Crash ratings made by Acura in Ohio. Let's take this baby up for a spin. All right, we're going on down the road in this 24 TLX Tech base model here in 2024, but there's a lot of things to like about it. Now, I have the drive mode set in comfort, and everything is very relaxed. It's very comfortable, right? The ride is softer. The air conditioning in here, by the way, is fantastic. It gets it cool really, really well, which is important to me since I get overheated all the time. But it just feels really relaxing to drive in this comfort mode. Really has a nice feel to the vehicle. I got plenty of visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirror, rear view mirror, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz is in the TLX Tech. And so I think that's important. But you know, this car has a lot of stuff for what we would call a base model car. Now, 46, almost 47,000 is nothing to shake a stick at. That's an expensive vehicle, but we are in a premium brand. And when you go premium brand, you get premium touches that are included in the base trim, which I really like. The only thing that I wished I would have put in here would have been a heated steering wheel to go with the heated seats for the Northeast at a price point of almost 47,000. But other than that, everything looks really good in here. Now we're gonna switch over now, since we're getting on the highway to check things out. We're gonna switch over to Sport. See how this thing does. If it's a typical Acura, it's gonna handle great. So here we go. Now the wheels are letting it down a little bit. These Bridgestone All Seasons wouldn't be my choice for tires on this vehicle. Now this guy's gonna let me go. And down the road we go. 10-speed shifting smoothly. You've heard it drop down when I gave it the gas to merge onto the highway, and off the car went down the road very nicely. Now we're up on the highway. And you got some wind noise. You can hear the tires a little bit, but it doesn't feel too loud in here, I would say, as far as the noise level in this TLX. So that's a good deal. Take it off the highway a little bit. Let's see how we do getting off the ramp here. Brakes feel good. Look at that. Now we're going to come around, turn back to the left. Push through it. Yeah. Whoop, almost lost my plate. Back to the right again. And we're back on it. So now we're coming down the road, feeling good. Checking out the brakes. We're going to make a quick left here on this road that usually isn't busy at all. Nice. Check out our brakes. Nice and straight. Speed bump. Feels nice and easy as well. Another speed bump. Piece of cake. I'm liking how this is doing quite a bit. So, you know, from what I can tell, we probably have 80% here in this Tech that an A-Spec has at about $5,000 less in MSRP. So I think it's a pretty good value proposition here in this premium branded midsize sedan segment. I really do. Now we got about a 21-foot turning radius. It's pretty wide in this TLX, but it's a wide vehicle. So here we go. And it does the job. And then back down the road the other way. More speed bumps. They don't trust us here in Jersey with these 25 zones, so they put it in speed bumps to make you slow down. Because if you come down here too fast and hit one of these babies, oof, you're going to be spending a lot of money at the car repair shop on your suspension. But let me know what you think. I think we'll just wrap it. But let me know what you think about this TLX Tech. I think it's got a lot to offer in this base trim configuration in the premium brand segment. If you're looking for a premium branded midsize sedan and you want to be in this price range between 46 and 47, I'd put the TLX Tech on your list to take a look at and test drive, because I think you'd be impressed with it. I certainly am. But let me know what you would do. Is this TLX? Is this the kind of action you would buy, that you would want to rock down the road in? Or is this a little bit too plain Jane for you, a little bit too vanilla, and you want to spice it up with the A-Spec, or maybe even more, go up to the Type S? Let me know in the comments. Or are you going to go somewhere else with your hard-earned money? Put that down in the comments as well. But I do want to thank Precision Acura of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this Acura TLX Tech for a review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.